Hi everyone, happy Sunday and welcome back to my kitchen. So today's video I'm going to prepare Sunday dinner and show you what I'm having. So I decided to go with chicken, so I'm going to grill some chicken, but I left Mike come up with more of a what kind of chicken do you want, because you know chicken, it's like just chicken, like, but you need to dress it up a little bit. So we're going with a marinade that has an Italian flair to it. Now I also decided I'm going to make some corn on the cob because I bought some fresh at the farmer's market on Friday. Normally I wouldn't pair corn on the cob with Italian chicken, but it is what it is. I knew I wanted to make the corn on the cob. He picked the flavor of the chicken, so we're going to make it work. And then I'm going to pair this chicken with just a side of simple pasta, garlic, butter, Parmesan, and there'll be some grilled tomatoes as well that I'm going to do on the grill with the chicken. I'm going to do my corn on the grill as well. So I'm going to show you what you need to start the marinade for the chicken, because I'm going to let this marinate at least an hour probably before I put it on the grill. So let me show you. And forgive me, it's Sunday and I don't have anywhere to be, so yeah, no makeup. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you have to see me like this. Oh my God. Okay, let's cook. So for this recipe, apparently you need iced tea because that's what I'm drinking, and apparently you have to have Prince on the radio too. There's a little Purple Rain playing in the background. I gotta set my mood when I cook. Anyway, I have 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I am going to be slicing them in half this way to make them 4 thin pieces so that it cooks more evenly. Some salt, some minced garlic, some balsamic vinegar, some plum tomatoes, and some fresh basil. And I'm going to prepare the marinade in a blender. You can use a food processor, pretty much whatever you want. That's going to make it more of a puree. So I did wash and dry my chicken, and like I said, I'm just going to slice it in half just to make the portion sizes even. You know how chicken breasts are, they're fat at one end and thin at the other, and so they cook evenly. I'm just going to slice them horizontally. You could also pound them out to make them thinner as well. And I'm going to place them just in a bowl and then put the marinade directly on the breasts in the bowl and stick that in the refrigerator. Alright, there we are. Okay, I've placed my basil in the blender. It might have been, like, if you rolled up the basil tight, it was probably around 1/4 cup. And I'm just going to add the rest of the ingredients. Now, of the 8 tomatoes, I put 4 aside that I'm going to grill. The other 4, I've cut the ends off and just kind of quartered them. Just cut them in chunks. I'm going to place those in there as well. I'm going to add the balsamic vinegar. The garlic. The salt. I'm just going to put a good healthy pinch of salt in there, or 2. And I forgot, you're going to need some olive oil as well. So I'm using some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to put, I don't know, maybe like 2 tablespoons in there. And now I'm just going to process that up until it's smooth. Okay, it's all smooth. So I'm going to actually reserve some of this. I'm not going to put it all on the chicken. So I don't know. I portioned out about 3/4 cup that I'm going to let, I'll put it in the refrigerator till we're ready to eat, but I'll use this when I serve the chicken. And we can actually eat some of that on the pasta. You know what, let's make it a full cup. There we go. All right. And then the rest of this, we're going to pour on the chicken. Actually, I think that's plenty, so I'm actually going to have more than a cup that I'm going to keep for serving. And again, that's going back in the fridge for an hour. Okay, I'm going to start prepping my corn for the grill. So each individual piece of corn is going into a piece of foil. So I've already washed and dried all my corn. In fact, I have the first 5 ears done. So I'm just going to show you on my last ear. So I'm drizzling a little bit of olive oil on the center of the foil. Taking my ear of corn, and I'm going to roll it in the olive oil just to get it coated. And now I'm going to add salt and pepper. A pat of butter. And then I'm going to roll it up. Not too tight, but just enough that everything is sealed up. And that's it. All 6 ears look like that, and they are ready for the grill. And I'm going to do it about between 20 and 25 minutes on like a medium high flame on a gas grill. Corn's been on about 10 minutes, so I'm going to turn it. Okay, I'm going to have to put the camera down to do this. I can't do it with one hand. Okay, I just kind of turned it over about a quarter turn, just being careful to keep that seam side up so I don't lose butter down all through the grill. And the chicken's been on about 6 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. Alright, they continue to cook. Alright, I have about 10 minutes till everything's done. So I'm going to start putting these tomatoes on the grill. And I'm going to use my fingers or this will take me all day. So I'm just doing those on the top rack of the grill. Just to get them a little bit of flavor and warm them up. Don't necessarily want them charred, although if you like them that way, then yeah, go ahead and put them on the lower rack and char them up good. Won't hurt. I just am not a fan of a tomato that's like blackened. In the meantime, I have the pasta boiling. I did decide to move my tomatoes down because they really weren't doing anything up there. So for the last like 2 or 3 minutes, I just cranked all my dials up onto high. So I'm going to crisp everything up as far as the chicken and tomatoes real quick. The corn's pretty much done. So in 2 minutes, I'm going to take everything off. Oh my goodness, look at this. It is beautiful. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of that sauce on here yet, the marinade. The corn, oh, it still has butter laying in the foil. Let's go see what Mike thinks. All right, let's get the man's opinion. What do you think?
It's good. It's not too spicy. It's got a good flavor. Different.
Should I make it again?
Yeah. Definitely, I like it.
It's very good. It's got the pesto flavor from the basil, but the fresh tomato flavor in it as well. Very good. I will make this again. All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
So my final thoughts. That was an incredible dinner. Very, very, very good. Oh, I could eat more. I didn't even eat all my corn. I'm just stuffed. But another option, if you didn't want to do the pasta, you could always get a nice loaf of crusty French bread, toast it up real nice and warm, and dip that in that marinade that we reserved. So dip the nice crusty French bread in there instead of eating pasta. Oh, it'd be so good. Okay, I'm stuffed. Gotta give this meal a try. Talk to you soon. Bye.